Richie Rich back at you with another show. If you guys didn't check out the two shows I did earlier, um, I had a brother from Haiti living in DR. You're going to check that video out. And we did a conspiracy theory video. Also, go check that one out. Hit the like button, share the video, and comment on the video. Help a brother out. You know what I'm saying? Help a brother out. But we got special guests on the show tonight, Lil JJ. What up, Lil J? What you drinking, man?
Y'all sipping on a little clear. You're
A little clear. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Watching this motherfucking watching this Yankee game.
All right. We also got Drees, aka Jedi. What's good with you?
How y'all doing tonight, man? Just sitting up here currently editing, and I have recently gone into business editing for other people, mostly a lot of subscribers. Got a lot of things to do, so that's why you didn't see a lot of Drees Speaks content coming out this week. Still working on my itinerary for Columbia. Hopefully that will be out tonight. And for the most part, I'm here with my brother Richie Rich and Lil JJ down here at the bottom. So take it away, Rich. Where you want to start, man? I got my Caparina ready. I'm ready to get my little time in. Enjoy your show today, Rich.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you, man. I know y'all check out Drees. He always do the pregame before the NFL games. So go to Dre Hart on the YouTube. Check him out always before the NFL game. Y'all know on Sundays, y'all just tune in, look for the notifications from him. We want to give some shout outs, man. I want to give a shout out to Big Boss. That was a great show. Shout out to Pete coming on and telling us about Dominicans versus Haitians in the DR, stuff like that. Shout out to Big J for coming on.
Big J.
Word
up.
The flat Earth
shit.
He rocking them flat Earth shit. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So, good. You want to give some shout out, little JJ?
Just shout out to all the brothers that's traveling. You heard me?
Right. So what about the brothers that not traveling and they ain't fucking with the traveling? You take a drink for him.
Heard up.
That Jay said he ain't gonna waste no drink on them nigga. So you want to give some shout outs, Drees, aka Jedi?
Well, first off, I'd like to give a shout out to Big Boss. I heard he had some issues, so I'm glad to see that he's well. To the rest of the people of the panel, Gator, Jay and his escape to Dominican Republic, no longer Sosua. Like to thank everybody that came out and visited with me on this morning before the game started on the pregame today. I'd like to give a shout out to all those that are traveling, have traveled, or just getting back from their travel and will be traveling in the future. To you people who are not traveling, I take me a drink too.
Hey, what's up? Sipping on that tea. Shout out to Real Brother, man. I got the donation from that first live on the Cash App. Appreciate you. Fellas, I mean, if y'all want to donate, that's fine. Appreciate it if y'all do. If you don't, hit the like button, subscribe, all that other free stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you want to donate to the Cash App, there it is, PayPal. Y'all also could donate to Dre Hart. Cash App, what's your Cash App, Dre?
$ Drees TV, all capital letters.
$ Drees TV. That's it right there, right? Y'all hit Drees up.
That's two E's.
Uh-oh. That's a conspiracy, man.
Yeah, you gotta retract that statement.
You gotta make sure that shit in there right.
Word. Oh man, I fucked up again.
Damn, nigga.
It must be the lean, man. It must be the lean.
Nah, that's the feds that was watching your last show.
Yeah, man. That's them feds, man.
Word up.
Boy, Drees up. I'm gonna take the other ones down.
Yo, we was talking some powerful shit.
Damn right. They might come and shut our internet down. If you're in the chat room, man, and if you watched the last show and you enjoyed it, man, give me a thumbs up in the chat, man. If your NFL team won today, let me know who y'all was rocking with today, man. Talk to me, chat. Talk to me. I see 6 people in here so far. Well, it's 9 people in here. Wipe your feet on the rug when you come on in, player. Wipe your feet on the rug. You know, that phrase was coined by Dre Hart. So, you know.
Word up.
So
Get out. Wipe your feet, nigga.
Wipe your feet. And if you're a puppet.
Yeah.
And if you're
rug, man. Wipe your feet on the rug before you come on in the house. Brother. Like, share, and subscribe for my boy Richie Rich right here.
Word. All right, so we want to talk about this airport situation. Drees, you want to enlighten the people on some of the things that might have been going down at the airports or things to look out for when traveling?
Well, what I was hearing was on Friday was they were saying that people are try to access your laptops, access your Kindles, access your tablets and laptops to find any information that would link you to sex tourism. I think it's really a child trafficking thing. So the only thing that I really could say whether it was true or not, I could not figure out whether it was live, whether it was true, or I didn't find any articles about it. So the only thing that I can say to those that will be traveling in the future is to clear your laptops, clear your phones, and separate your hard drives from your laptops so they don't have to access that as well. You know, so I've been looking for it all weekend in between my downtime when I wasn't editing, and I haven't really found any real article on it. But I'm hearing individual stories of people being fucked with in customs and TSA. Is customs and TSA the same thing? I don't know, but I done heard a couple stories about people messing with them behind this and that. People asking them why they ain't going to Colombia, why they going to DR, stuff like that. But never no true article or valid article on such situation. But at the same time, I'd rather you be safe than sorry. So just go ahead on and clear your phones or everything, especially people if you're in the WhatsApp groups. You definitely got to clear that shit. You know, keep your phones clear, keep your tablets clear. You know, that's the only thing I can say.
Got a question right here for you, JJ.
What up?
They saying, so is the puppet homie into puppet girls or regular size ones?
Yo, I like regular joints, man. Word.
All right.
Yo, I never even had no puppet pussy before. Real talk.
Real rap. All right, so you ever had any issues at the airport yourself, man? You ever been searched or whatever, homie?
Just searched one time. One time I was on my way to Laramana. And matter of fact, my bad. I was on my way back from Laramana, and they searched me. You know, I don't know why. I guess, you know, it was like, oh, nigga, little puppy nigga walking in the fucking little puppy nigga walking in the motherfucking airport. So, yeah, I got searched.
Oh, okay. So, what's up, Drees? You had something on your mind, senior?
When I was going to Colombia back in 2017, I didn't know that I could take my money from my bank and take that and change and order whatever pesos I needed or whatever reais I needed. So what happened was I went and took $500 straight out the bank and I just carried the cash with me. And leaving from New Orleans, I was fine. But it was the whole leaving from Florida to go to Colombia is where I had my problem. So I had a layover in Fort Lauderdale, which is why to this day, this is why I do not like Fort Lauderdale. My next flight to Colombia, I'm going to Panama City. instead of Fort Lauderdale. And what happened was because I had 5 $100 bills, they tried to say that I'm going to Colombia for this and this and that. And they were checking through my stuff. And I'm like, bro, who the fuck who bring dope to Colombia? You know what I'm saying? So what happened was I had my flight on a JetBlue, yet they kept me off my JetBlue flight, and I ended up getting to Colombia late, like 8 hours late. Instead of me arriving at 4 o'clock, I arrived at 1 o'clock the next morning. And I left, and that was my first time ever flying on Spirit, because they made me catch a Spirit flight rather than my JetBlue flight. You know, because the next Spirit flight was coming through. I mean, the next JetBlue flight was coming through like later that day, and it was like where you could catch that Spirit. I was like, fuck, I ain't want to sit there no more longer, so I went on to call the Spirit there. So I ended up getting the Medellin around about 4 in the morning, and I ended up missing my real estate talk. You know, that said, shout out to TaylorMade, you know, looking forward to connect with him, and I'll be doing a Copacabana review for him and the fellas that's going to Rio now next month. But that's the only problem I really had in the airport, other than the last time when I came back from Colombia. I'm in Miami, and the brother was like, what you went to Colombia for? Contra cocaine. I was like, damn, bro, you ain't got to ask me the question. But I ain't feel like flexing. The brother was 6'9", about 270, and I ain't got no time for all that. I ain't got no time to be pushing. I can't reach his jaw to break it, so I just went on about my business.
Word up.
Yeah.
Hey, you got a little statement kind of question right here, Drees. You want to handle that one? Can you see the questions, JJ?
I can't really see it.
Okay. Well, I'll read them out. The next one. Go
Okay.
ahead, Drees.
I am all but decided that Brazil is next, but I have to say Africa is tempting. Been to West Africa, but never East. Well, where is Ghana at? Because when I go to Africa, that's where I'm going at. Because everything I'm seeing is either Ghana, and a place I really want to go to is Swaziland. You know what I'm saying? But I am looking at the prospects of doing Africa on next summer. But as far as Brazil, it is off the chain. Brazil is off the chain. There's a lot of people that's been going there that's saying it ain't the same, but if you're going for your first time, you can't gauge that. You just got to go and take it in for yourself. You know, and I guess I could take this next one too. Are Brazilians more approachable than Colombians? It's about what and what, because you know the attitude is different. It's not like you can sit up here and tell one of the girls there that, oh, you're beautiful, and she might be floating, you know, as compared to here. You say, oh, girl, you're beautiful. Thank you. That's if you get that. You know what I mean? But it's about what and what. But for us, after their approach, you know, let's just say I wish I could take the Brazilian body and put it to the Colombian face. You know, so I about what and what as far as approachability. But most definitely, you know, like I was saying earlier in the thing today, like my brother, Sly said, out of 8 Brazilians, you might get 5. Out of 10 Brazilians, you might get 5, and out of 10 Colombians, you might get 8, because it's very hard to find an ugly Colombian. But those 5 Brazilians can hold their weight and then some against those 8 Colombians. So as far as approachability, both of them are the same. You know, it's all about after that, you know, because their attitude is on a higher level than that of what we are seeing here in the Anglosphere, or the Matrix, as you would call it.
Word. All right, look, JJ, I know you never been to Brazil, but I know you up there in New York. I think recently they had some type of Brazilian parade up there, or was it a Colombian one? Or some type of festival?
I'm not sure. I don't know which one they have, but they have them all. They have the Brazilian one, the Colombian one. They have 2 Dominican ones.
Do you attend those, man?
Yeah. You know, I hit the Dominican one up. I hit the Puerto Rican one up a few times. Hell yeah. Hey.
Man, your puppet kids is acting up.
Yo. I'm on the live. Cut that shit out. My bad, y'all.
You gotta take your belt out. That's gonna be a little ass belt, a little ass whooping.
Nah, I can't beat my kids. I ain't trying to get locked up. You take my passport, I'll be fucked up.
All right, this is a statement or a question. It said, Lil JJ, word to Jim Henson. I heard you and Peanut Live 215 got beef. Kind of lost me on some of that shit.
Nah. Peanut, that's my man. That's my man. I did a little bit with Peanut in Philly. You know, when I was,
We ain't gonna talk about that though. We ain't gonna talk about
that.
We'll keep that
Nah,
on
Peanut,
low.
that's my man.
All right, cool then.
Word.
So how are the Dominican girls in New York, man?
Real talk? Yo. These bros bad up here, B.
So how their attitude is? I mean, do we need to just come up New York instead of going to DR?
Yo, they Americanized up here, though. That's the only thing. Up here, they all Americanized. So I'm doing what I'm doing, man. I'm gonna keep using that passport.
I hear you.
Word.
That's what's up, man.
But yo, they up here. They up here though. Can't front.
All right. So yeah, I'll tell y'all about my experience at the airport. And I was talking about this in the WhatsApp groups, man. I did get shaken down by customs one time before. And what y'all gotta realize is when you're going to these airports, it's not like riding in a car and the police officer says, I need your ID, or you walking down the street, I need your ID. At the end of the day, when you get to the airport, and I was coming back from, I can't remember, was it Colombia or DR? I think it was DR. I said Colombia in the WhatsApp group, but now I'm thinking about it was DR. And so basically, they wanted to search me. The dog was hitting on me, right? The dog kept hitting on me in the line. Yeah, man. So they end up taking me out of the line, and they kind of did a little pat down on me right there in the thing, and they said, "Hey, we gotta take this a little further. Gotta take you back to the back and do an extensive search." I'm like, "Oh shit!" So I'm like, "Man, why y'all searching me?" So they wouldn't tell me. So they basically, long story short, they took me to the back, made me take my shirt off, shoes, socks, pants. Kept my boxes on and shit, you know what I mean? And they pretty much molested me right there in the room. So, but they gave me an option. They said, hey, look, you can either walk out of the exit door and, catch a bus or whatever home. I was in Florida,
Right.
Fort Lauderdale.
Right.
Airport Drees love to hate. So
I got a reason.
Hey, I don't really like that airport either, man. Both of them corny. Florida, Miami, and Fort Lauderdale. But anyhow, so they searched the hell out of me. And finally, I had this little, it was like a small mini gun. It was a laser. It had a laser on it, like one of them. So what happened was one of the kids in the street in DR was like, yo, he was like, basically he was asking me for some money for the gun. He said I needed some money and he wanted to trade it for the gun. So I said, all right, cool. I don't mind donating a little something. He gave me the little gun. I actually was gonna give it back to him, but for some reason I kept it. All right, so I go through the security line. So the gun must have, with the laser thing, it must have triggered the dog off because these are bombs, sniffing dogs. And they, at the time I didn't know, I thought they was looking for drugs. So after they found the little thing, it was like, oh, well, this must have set it off because it's got the laser on it and shit like that. But the moral of the story is, we need to be ahead of the game when we're going to this airport. Like Dree says, man, clear your phone out before you go. It's no purpose of having pictures of your last trip in your phone and you're going on another trip. So clear it out. Take your little SIM card, enter your little SIM card in your phone or your what you call the little cards, man.
SIM cards, SD cards.
The SD card, just clear, get another one to clear it out. This is what I do. And then when you come back, before you get to there, take that little chip out, put it in your carry-on or something. That way, if they do go through your phone, they won't be seeing all this extra stuff. And that just saves you a little hassle, man, because, I mean, at the end of the day, man, you want to get on your flight. You don't want to go to the airport talking about, oh, man, hell no, you can't say nothing. I know my rights. The thing about it is when you go to foreign soils, man, you don't have them rights, all right? You giving up your right. So
rights out the window.
Yeah, if they search you and they see you on the last trip and you got these pictures of whatever you got in there and it looks suspect to them, then they might put you on a list, So just protect yourselves. And we're going to go back to Dree's. I'm going to try to go to that statement you was talking about. Let me try to pull. Was it this one?
Yeah. Well, why is nobody covering Chilean or Peruvian women? Well, currently there's not a lot of brothers going to Peru or Chile. Now, granted, these are the other countries in South America, and I am going to go to these other countries eventually, but this might go towards some of the footage that you won't see, because nobody else is going, and I feel like I promoted Medellin enough to the point of where the only people I could get to come to Medellin are a whole bunch of people that are tired of Sosúa. So what they finna do is come to Medellin and fuck up Parquilletes. None of them will lead. What's fucked up is what's good actually is none of them gonna lead the park. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, when I go, it's like 3 other countries that I'm going to eventually hit in South America, outside of Colombia, outside of Brazil. But if I do post it, I'm not just gonna put where I'm at. I'm just gonna post it and just do a real good editing job on it. So that way it's glossy, but I know it won't get a lot of play because a lot of people are not going to these other countries. They just going to where it's easy to get. Let's be real, they're just going to where it's easy to get posted. So a lot of these cats that are coming from Sosúa, because Sosúa is messed up. A city like you can a little script like Pedro Casante. You know what I'm saying? So out of those people that's coming from Sosúa, only places they gonna be is right there on Calle 10. So I'm not worried about them going where I'm going, because when I go to Medellin, I'm in Las Palmas, I'm in Laureles, I'm in Beijing, I'm in Bejo, I'm in Santo Domingo, I'm in Popular. I'm going to all these other places outside of the normal what the traveler tourists would go to. I'm almost, I'm realizing that once I'm being a black man with that passport, I'm almost hither or equal to that other paisa of that country that you're going to. So with that said, just know a little bit of Spanish and it'll take you places. You don't know. Just make sure you say it in Spanish. And the more language you know, the further you could go. And if you don't know your language, please make sure you don't know your man, because once these women find out you don't know your language, they're going to kill your pocket. I do know of more stories where a brother walked to a girl in Yetis, a lot. The girl said, I charged 200. He didn't know that he was saying 200,000 pesos. Dude gave her 200 American dollars. That dude told me that. I was consulting him. I haven't talked to that dude since.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. When you go over there, you gotta do your research before you go places, man. We try and get a little JJ in Columbia, man. I don't know, man. What's up with that, JJ?
Yeah, man, y'all gotta get me out there, man. I gotta stop bullshit. I'm stuck on the suit. Gotta get out there though.
You stuck on the suit.
Stuck on the suit,
How long
baby.
you been going into the suit, though, man?
Say what?
How long you been going to the suit, man?
Say, to the suit. I've been going to the suit 2011.
Damn.
Word.
You help balancing the economy over there.
But I've been going to DR. So I've been going to DR like La Romana since like 2008.
Oh, okay. I got any questions for JJ? JJ, y'all drop him in there. See what he talking about. Now, brother Pat Moore said all they gonna see is the ladies in his phone. But that's my whole point. Like, you know, you might have that one little crazy dude at the airport. He might see that and get jealous, you know. But somebody else said, not a baller says, just get an app where you can hide your videos and photos. That's smart right there. That's a good, you know what I'm saying, good twist to it. What's your favorite food to eat in DR, JJ? Besides that box.
Yeah, all right, nigga. Yo, fuck you. Yo, Drees, you hear this old Robin Harris looking ass nigga? Yeah. But yeah, regular shit, you know, chicken, rice, and beans, and you know, shit like that. You know, fly panties and shit like that. The Tones.
What's the name of the places you go to, man?
Well, first of all, I usually cook myself, or I get a little shorty to cook. I get, you know, up in the villa. But when I go on the street, I go to that spot Ricky's. You know Ricky's?
Yeah.
Yeah. I stop by Ricky's, go get my chicken. Go see Rosanna and
You don't get the chickens from Ricky's, do you? You get it from the Pico Pollo, right? Chicken Man.
no. Well, I go to both.
Oh, okay. The Chicken Man. Woo-hoo! That boy got some good chicken. Boy.
You talking about that grill joint?
Pico Pollo, yeah.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Word. Damn, somebody got a good question for you. Drees, I wanted to get that one to you. Okay, right here. There you go, Drees.
Did you dress like a rapper to get more girls in Columbia? No. Just if you do decide to dress like a rapper, don't go over there looking like Quavo or Cam Newton or nothing like that. Just listen. As I said, because you are a black man with a passport, it puts you on a level with the Paisa. You're right below them because a lot of those Paisas, they have babies for. And what that brother they having babies for us doing to those girls, they're sending them to they're sending them to Santo Domingo. They're sending them to New Life, Acidos, you know, and they come and meet you. And they sometimes they can end up hanging with you more than they can their own damn girlfriend. There are stories where Brother OW was with a lady and he had a nice little time or whatever, and then he went to go to Super Mario, which is a chicken spot in Medellin. And who shows up? The girl that he spent a whole lot of time with her in their children. It's a weird thing, but like I say, you don't have to dress like a rapper. You don't have to dress like you don't have to dress like anything. Don't go out there with, you know, football hat and you know, Atlanta Falcons jersey. You ain't got to do all that. Just go out there, white shirt, great pants. They ain't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Wear your Nikes. You know, don't wear your Jordans and none of that shit. You might get clipped if you go in the wrong spot. But you ain't got to be all boy like that. Not at all.
Ken Pat wants to dress like a Colombian and connect collar shirts, point shoes. Okay. That's what's up. I'm just me personally, Uh,
T-shirt.
I'm gonna dress normally like I dress. I'll be honest with you. I mean, cause I'm not a flashy dresser anyhow. I'm just gonna dress like I'm gonna dress. I mean, cause at the end of the day, they know you're a foreigner. Most of the time, they gonna peep you, man. Cause I mean, it's like you in here in America. You know, a white guy from a white looking Dominican or a white looking Colombian. You gonna kind of spot that, you know. And the cats that's out there trying to do crazy stuff, they up on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So some people say, "Oh man, wear jeans, wear this and that." Yeah, come on, man. They know you foreign, dude. They know you foreign, man. Like, I mean, the clothes that they wear is like it's a little different from us. If you come out there with a plain black tee or plain black pants, maybe they won't know. But the stuff we wear, I mean, it's different, man. How you dressing, Dr. JJ? JJ, you with us? Oh, I muted him. Hold on. Go ahead, JJ.
Yeah. Yo, you know you gotta mute my mic. You know, yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, nah, I'm wearing regular shit, man. Regular shit, tank top, short flip flops, little hat or something. You know, I gotta keep a hat on my shit. My shit twisted, but I don't really need it. But long as you got that money, you good. Wear what the fuck you want to wear.
Word.
All
right. Shit. How do you avoid single mother drama in DR? JJ.
Oh, they always got a story, man.
They always got a story.
Always got a story.
How do you
But I
avoid
got
that?
one too. I got a story too.
What's your story, player?
Can't help you. Can't help you.
Come on, man. You know you did some Western Union Poppy in your days now. Come on, little Jay.
That's why now I can live to tell them. I can't help you. No, real talk. I, I was the Western Union king. Them niggas had to shut me down.
So if you could give the newbies some advice on traveling to Sasua in my big
Right.
boss voice, what's 5 things that they don't need to do? JJ.
Okay. Let me think of 5 things. Okay. First of all, don't go raw. That's one.
That's a good one there.
2, don't fall in love.
Okay.
The third one, back again. Don't go raw. Word. But nah, just keep your head when you go out there. Don't go out there with there's a lot of fun and everything out there, but just keep your head. Maintain your motherfucking focus.
Okay.
Word.
All right. That's what's up. What tips can you give them, Drees, when traveling? What 5 tips for these rookies, man?
Well, I know for sure, yes. Don't go raw. Don't fall in love unless you are staying out there for longer than a period of 3 months at a time. Of course, try your hardest to find a 9 Pro. What is that, 3? Try not to dress like you're a rapper, because well, at least not today. You know what I'm saying? And lastly, that go to Sasua a lot and you're in Colombia, please don't go out there talking that K-Lo-K shit because you look stupid.
That's a question for you, Dre.
How's the club scene in Brazil? Well, starting with the least favorite club, which was Foos Box. It was a club full of lots of Copacabana regulars. Wasn't a lot of pros, but it was a lot of sugary women and sugary dudes. Wasn't my favorite flow. The next club that I went to was a club called Books in Ipanema. And everybody in that club was on Shandon and Molly. And they went from dancing their ass off at 12 o'clock to by 5. Everybody was walking around that bitch like it was the Carter in New Jack City. I'm talking about everybody was just straight up bummed out. You could have, all you had to do offer a broader ride home, and you probably could have got you something for 150 reais. You know what I'm saying? But for as clubs go, my highlight club was a place called Casablanca. I finally got this dude here to get in there. He won't believe the hype. He did not want to believe the hype. But I told him, you come in here, it's the equivalent of walking Pedro Casante with how they act. So by the time we got to our seat, we had a pair of legs across us, asking us what our name, what we doing, what time we leaving. And when they get to you, and it's like you didn't pick that person to be with, but that person that picked you, you can't really front on them because it ain't like they a bad looking chick. Like everything in there is in between 7.5 and 9. You know what I'm saying? I don't do 10, because I don't give top billing to somebody that belongs to somebody else. But everything in there was 7.5 to 9. I'm talking about the small chick, the big chick, the short chick, the tall chick. Everybody in there was off the chain. And I have, I ended up going into that club behind a chick that I had a date with through my brother Neil from Canada. Shout out to Neil from Canada. Me and the girl, we kind of didn't hit it off, but I still could have got with her. But when she told me she charged what she charged, which was 400 reais, or in this case, like $95. And I went up in this club, and the next person that I met after I ran into her charged $95, and everybody was like, the average was like $95, but at the same time, they were very worth that $95. So I really couldn't front on that. But there are other clubs like Club for Barge and Lapa. That's the only like completely hip hop club that I know of. Everything else is straight up oomps oomps in Mali. That's all they do. House music in Mali all day. Shout out to Big J. But I will be going back. I got a better outlook on the land. I know where to go. I know what to do. I know what times to get there. I know how to get there. I don't give a shit where you go at in South America. Uber is the truth. I'll be going back to Rio for sure within the next year and a half. I'm debating on where I'm going to go for my birthday because wherever I plan on, like after this next Medellin trip, I do plan on just sitting back for about 5 months. I'm thinking about going to do like either Port of Spain or DR for Carnival. And then I'm going to just sit back for the next 3 months and just stack because wherever I plan on going for my birthday, I may stay for a month. Only thing is, if I do decide to go to Africa for my birthday, I don't know if I could just do a week there. I might have to. You got to do at least 10 days because you got to look at it. You give up practically a day and a half going and coming. It's 18 hours from Miami and 18 hours back from Miami. So you pretty much give up a day and a half. So the way I'm looking at it, you got to do at least 9-10 days.
Shout out to Tim, man. What up, Tim? No, you just got back from Sassoon, man. I gotta get you on the channel. He said, "Lil JJ, you don't want that smoke."
Is that WTU, Tim?
Yeah, that's Tim. Say you don't want that
Nah,
smoke,
I don't,
JJ.
I don't want that smoke. I'm all about traveling, man, having a good time, getting money. I don't want no smoke.
Hey, I got another question for you, JJ. What are the
What up,
pros and
kid?
cons of what's the pros and cons of hotels versus Airbnb when traveling?
Oh, okay. I could tell you a pro. A pro for the Airbnb is just the privacy. Privacy. I can't think of a con. The Airbnb. You know what I'm saying? And as far as the hotel, I haven't done the hotel too much. I did maybe once or twice. I usually just do a villa, man. Word.
All right. That's what's up, brother.
You know, full kitchen, cook my own shit, or get one of my mains to cook. You know, shit like that. Word.
Yeah, I think it's just whatever you want. You can have. I mean, hotels are advantage if you're traveling alone and you want to meet people, you want to network. It's great.
Right.
Which one you like best, Dre?
What is that? Like hotels or Airbnbs?
Yeah.
Man, I haven't done a hotel since like 2003, man. You gotta look at it. I used to rent out the Ivy from Airbnb. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So I've always done Airbnbs like for at least the last 10 years. You know what I'm saying? I've never had a desire to stay in a hotel since, unless I was with somebody else who obviously did not know anything about Airbnb. So if I ever get the opportunity to, what I will do, is rent me an Airbnb since I got me an account. Plus, I get a little bit of a discount due to the fact that I used to be a host. You know what I'm saying? So I try to use it to their advantage when I can.
All right. He's saying the cons of Airbnb cancellation. The room is fucked up on you.
Well, luckily for me, the place where I'm staying is the place that I stayed previously. So, I don't need a review or anything like that. And one kind about Airbnb is
Hey, bro,
if you go through
you got the background noise.
one kind about Airbnb is if you go read through the reviews and you see something in the reviews that says the word automated, just drop it and move on because chances are you're not getting that fucking room. You're talking to pretty much talking to a robot. You're not talking to a human being, so you can leave that shit alone. That's the one kind about Airbnbs.
Word. I mean, a lot of the Airbnbs, I always read the return policy, the refund policy, and all that. Because a lot of them, like the one I got from Medellin, it's as long as I cancel, I think it's within 2 days of arriving, I don't have to pay shit. You just got to check that out. Um, some hotels, if you cancel a day or two, man, they still pull your money. Just depends on their policies, man. So, but at the end of the day, you could dispute that shit with your credit card. And Airbnb, if you got problems with the place, you take pictures and you call them motherfuckers right away. I never had to do that, but what I'm hearing, they will hold that money because the owners don't actually get that money until like 2-3 days after you're there. What's up, traveling data scientist? You there?
Yeah, I am, man. I apologize, man. My girl on the phone, she lied to sell. You already know how that shit is, man. But yeah, man, like I said, just mute me at any time, man. That's all. Just mute me at any time.
What you think about the Airbnbs versus hotel, man?
Airbnb, I mean, that's easy. Airbnb. I used to use this site called Booking.com a lot, man. But lately it's been like acting up. She's got the phone too. Lately it's been acting up real bad, man. Like the website stopped working. I guess I gotta download the app now. But I use a site called Booking.com where you can pay when you get there. You get to book it without no money. And when you get there, I've never had any cancellations. The only times I had was when you get there and they see I'm American, they try to finesse me, and I always get out of that. Even though I did kind of get finessed one time, I ended up spending about maybe 20 or 30 more American bucks, but I was already there. But it's called Booking.com, another great site. Don't use the website because the website has been down. Use the app where you get to book it before you get there. And when you get there, you can actually look at it. But you got to have cash, though. Then you can pay in cash. Or if it's a hotel or like a place like that, you can pay with your card at the physical location. But with Airbnb, you got to pay up front. That's the main difference. I use both, though.
Cool. Big Marcus said he had an Airbnb nightmare. I had kind of one too, man, but you know, I had hotel nightmares too. So you ever had any issues at any hotels in the past, JJ? Or Airbnb? Oh, JJ sleeping.
Yo. Now I'm sipping on this. It's clear, but what you say, yo?
You ever had any issues at a hotel or Airbnb?
Nah, never. Everything was good. I actually never did the Airbnb itself. You know, I never went through Airbnb. I just usually call up the villa, book the room, and that's it.
Word. All right. Well, fellas, I'm about to end this. I'm sorry you came in right at the end, traveling data.
It's all good.
I'm gonna have to come to an end because I got something I need to do at 10:30. You know what I mean? Some Matrix fuckery.
It's always gonna be like that.
Yo, Rich, keep it real. You gotta take a shit, nigga.
I already did that.
Okay.
Nah, I gotta go holler at the Matrix, chica.
Hey.
No doubt.
I see you, Dree like, hell no. Dree, do you date in the Matrix now? Or you done gave up on that shit?
No, I just run across what I run across. I like it, I deal with it. If I don't, I don't bother. I don't really have a, you go out of the country every 2 months, and then you come back and see what you see in the airport. You go like, you know what I'm saying?
Nickel cam.
You got a nickel cam?
That's pretty much what it is, you know what I'm saying? You know, you come back and you see these weird ass attitudes, and bitch got crazy ass attitude and tattoos across their neck, and they acting more nigga than you. I don't want to deal with that no more, man. I really don't. All the way until I lose my passport, I can't use it no more. I'd rather deal with what's outside the Matrix than what's inside the Matrix. And to answer Sketchy's question, will I do more videos with the locals? I felt very comfortable with it. You know, I just got to learn my language a little bit more. You can look forward to that happening. You know what I'm saying?
JJ, they got a question for you. Does Lil JJ believe in keeping the main in DR, or he typically find new chicas every time?
Oh, nah, I do both. You know, I got the main out there, and then when she go to work, go out there and chill with the regular joints. Word.
So do you send your main money? Do you send your main money?
Yo, my son right there, but yeah, I send him money.
Oh, JJ.
A lot of dudes do that though.
Hold up.
Send their chick money.
Yo, Rich. You want me to lie to you, or you want me to keep it real, nigga?
So how much you send on month?
Nah, it ain't no monthly thing. He's like, whenever shorty needs something, I'll send it something. That's it, though.
So you like Cuddy, huh? You take care. I got
you. Yeah. No doubt.
Traveling data, man. You traveling in that country, man. You send your man some little bread.
Well, you know, my man live with me, so my tricking is I started tricking off top. So let me get that out the way. She right here. You know what I'm saying? Like I started tricking off top. So it wasn't even all right, you can't even put me in that conversation. But let me say this real quick about the Airbnb thing too. When you traveling in Colombia, the Wi-Fi in the hotels in Colombia is terrible. Never stay in a hotel in I'm gonna say Barranquilla and Cartagena. Always, especially if you work online like me. And Rich, you know my Wi-Fi was terrible last time we was on with. Every hotel I've ever stayed at here, because what they try to do in Colombia is be cheap. They try to get one small ass house router, literally a house router, and try to have it for their whole entire hotel. You can't do that. So I'll always tell you to do Airbnb. Somebody mentioned in the chat, my boy Hilden, shout out to Hilden. He said HomeAway. I never use HomeAway because the prices always just seem a little high. But honestly, man, the best way to go is Airbnb. But I'm literally right now every day I'm looking for an alternative site for those of you that come to Colombia, because I know there's some sites out there that Colombians use that's not Airbnb, because we Americans, we get Airbnb rates and that's not what Colombians is spending. But as far as sending my girl money, oh yeah, bro, like buy food, do all that shit. Oh, I'm done, folks.
You over there housing this shit, okay?
Bro. I'm what, man? I'm bro. But
You got in-house.
As soon as I pull up to Colombia, I'm like, hop in. I'm tricking off. Let's do it.
Yo, real talk though. Real talk. Niggas gotta stop spending so much bread and do more of trying to get them a spot out there themselves, so they don't have to keep
Of course.
buying, shit. I mean, stop renting. Stop thinking renting. Buy you some shit out there. That's the move.
Right.
The next move. Word.
But in Colombia, like literally, like if I could share my screen, that's literally what I'm doing now, looking for a place. But the issue that I'm dealing with now is dealing with the people. I done had 3 different places, and this is happening on Airbnb three different times. So 6 times this has happened. Once they find out I'm American, and I actually posted it in the chat twice. Once they find out I'm from the United States, they always change the price of the Airbnbs, and they literally change the price of the rent as soon as they find out I'm from the United States. So if you come here, first thing I would do is get a friend, a male friend or a woman friend, and just have them do all the negotiating. And you just pull up as a king with the bag and just close the deal. Like I told her literally before I was on here, you handle all the business with the apartment, and I'm just gonna pull up with the bag and just do it like that. Until you get your cedula, they're gonna try to rape you, yo. Because once you have your cedula, which is like your foreign identification card, which is pretty easy to get now that I done found out. All you need to do is know your blood type and just a couple other little things. And it's actually easy to get a foreign identification card in Colombia. So hopefully that can help some of y'all fellas out.
Word. All right, we're gonna give our final words. Let's try to keep it real brief because I gotta get out of here. We're closing in on the hour anyhow. So JJ, your last words, man.
Last word, like I always say, keep traveling. Fuck what you heard.
Word. What about you, travel data scientist?
Get out. That's it.
Drew, what you thinking, bro?
To you people that's going to be traveling in the near future, before you go to the airport, clear your WhatsApp, clear your hard drive, put everything on your hard drive, keep it separated from your keyboards and laptops, and clear your phones, most definitely, before you even go to an airport.
All right. Anti-Gravity 74, he pretty much just answered it, man. We was talking about brothers having issues at the airport, and make sure your phones and stuff is cleared out. Cautionary reasons. They've been running through some people's phones, and man, that cell phone always gets you in trouble, man, with the women. And nowadays, a lot of cats getting locked up because of their phone, social media, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, and I'm not saying like it's illegal to have naked pictures in your phone or whatever you got in there. I'm just saying, like, it's always better to have it cleared out. You know, when you come back into the States, take the SD card out so they won't see it, you know, because you don't want them doing a search on you, then going through your phone, and now they want to be, you know, digging into your business, man, you know?
Yo, you don't want to end up like Cuba Dave. Word.
That's a whole nother topic.
Rich, man, go get your cut, man.
Hey, man, my hair
I'm
grows
talking about
back.
your Matrix cut. I'm talking about a woman, man. Go ahead and handle
Oh, I'm
your
about to
business,
get
man.
mine. So, hey, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace and love. Subscribe, share the videos. Look like my boy Ace Live is over there live. If y'all go check the boy out, you know, boy doing his thing out there in Colombia. Just tell him Richie Rich sent you. When y'all go in there, say Richie Rich sent me over here, player. You know what I mean? That's the link to my boy Ace right here. Y'all go over there and say, yo, Rich sent me. Peace, fellas.
Keep traveling, nigga.
Keep traveling.